As you can read from the blog, starting version 11.0, AWS has ceased to distribute the Ubuntu images that run as the OS in EKS Anywhere cluster nodes. So this video will focus on an automated way to create those OS templates for Ubuntu that will run on our EKS Anywhere cluster nodes. Now, as you can see that I am logged into the EKS Anywhere admin machine, but not with the Ubuntu user. While we have installed the EKS Anywhere admin machine via the Terraform procedure, there was a image builder user already created. So I've logged in as the image builder user. The password is Ubuntu in this case. And there are already files, script files, which have been placed to create these node templates actually. So you can see that I have two files here, one saying 121 and another saying 122. As time progresses, I'll add in more files here, but for now, let's stick to 121 and 122. In this video, I'll just demonstrate how do we build the the OS template for 121. Note that at this stage of the first template creation, this will be a bare bones Ubuntu template without any customizations. In the next video and article, we will show you once the bare bones template is created, the baseline. If we need to do any customizations on that, we will have to actually do a separate procedure. Unfortunately, that's how it is, but we put in efforts to ensure that the entire process becomes seamless and it's automated actually. So if I was to just start the process, I will start the process by just running this particular script here. Okay, and what happens as a part of this script execution is that there is a utility called as image builder. It's a Kubernetes project, and that image builder utility will create the necessary files in the OVA template and files, and then further execute Packer and other utilities in the background to finally create the virtual machine template in my vSphere. And I'll progressively show you how the script will execute. This script execution will take anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes. So you'll have to bear the pain of doing that. Okay, so let's get started. You can see that the first thing that the script will ask is the data center name. In my case, it is IAC-SSC. Now, once this happens, the next thing is we will provide the templates as the default storage location. This is the best practice. So we'll keep it as templates. I've just given an example value so that you can just copy and paste if you want to. And then what will be the name of the template? I would suggest just copy this particular name from here, from Ubuntu to v121 and paste it here. Now, this is a standard naming for the templates that we are using in the Saga series. You can keep it as anything else, but eventually this is the template name that will finally make its way into the cluster's YAML file when we create the EKS Anywhere cluster. So to observe some standardization, personally, I keep the template name starting with Ubuntu, the OS revision, and then the Kubernetes version. It becomes easier for me to track these templates accordingly. Okay, so let's get started with this. The resource pool name, in my case, it is test. You may have a different resource pool in your vSphere environment. And let me just put in my password for the image builder user. Okay, so the process will start, with installing and activating Ansible, Packer, and other utilities in the background. So you don't have to worry about that. Again, as I said, there's enough automation in the script to take care of all the dependencies required to create the Ubuntu template actually. So I'll pause and then progressively in between, resume for certain citations. You can see that as a part of script execution, the EKS Anywhere build tooling, this is where most of the artifacts are kept, has started. We are cloning that repository, and then you can see the image builder is being activated, and along with that, all the necessary requirements in terms of the Ansible and the Packer routines, they are also being kind of activated here. So we can see that finally the entire build process is over, and the final template name will be this, and it should be located in our templates folder. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, which I don't think I'll be able to comprehend here, but our outcome, which is basically having the Ubuntu template for the Kubernetes version 1.2.1 that will run as the OS template for the EKS Anywhere cluster nodes, has been completed. Now, this is a bare bones template. There are no customizations performed on this. And we will look in the next video and the article of how to perform customizations, where if you want self-signed certificates to be in the trust store or certain packages to be installed and things like that. So for now, we will just observe our vSphere console. If I can see this template in my vSphere console, you can see that I'm in my vSphere console, and this is the same template that has been created and uploaded to my templates folder. Now, what will happen as a result is that whenever I create a cluster, based on a certain Kubernetes version, I will have to provide the template name. So, and the EKS Anywhere software will actually detect this particular template in the folder that I specify. So usually I keep templates as the standard folder name, and then followed by what is the template name itself actually. So you can see that if I want to run a 1.121 cluster, I will provide this as the cluster name, template name. If I want to provide 1.22 as the Kubernetes version, I have another template that I've created in a very similar process, and this is going to be the template name. Okay, so that's it for now. And in the next article and video, like I said, we will perform certain customizations. If you don't need any customizations, we can simply go ahead with these templates, and we should be able to run a standard Kubernetes upstream compliant cluster.